We would be honored if you would join us.
Brilliant! It's what you've all been waiting for. It's upon us once again. The Fall Classic has finally made its way back to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show and the eMLB universe. What will be called the Beltway City, we have a feeling is going to be one for the ages. Strap in, get yourself ready. A promising World Series is upon us. The Nationals, the Orioles, all coming up next. Welcome, my friends, to Game 1 of the eMLB World Series. Good to have you here. It's Commish LB here with you. Again, I see some of you doing it already. Thank you very much to Rocky Draws for, she's just over on the right playing some Sims here. But thank you very much to her for helping put together our graphics here as quick as she can in the middle of a finals week as well. So downtime well deserved for Rocky before we get she gets back to the grind. So Game 1 of the World Series, it's the Beltway Series. We're pretty close battlers here in this one. Here's the playoff tree if you haven't been here prior to see how we got to where we are. Orioles started by, first off, being the best team in the American League all season. They took on the Rangers, who beat the Red Sox in the one-game play-in, swept the Rangers in that series, was able to stymie the speed with all of the pitching. That got them to taking on the Angels. Angels also swept into the division series against the Central winning Kansas City Royals. And in that best-of-7 series, the Orioles were able to take care of them in 5. Although, as you may or may not know, with a big casualty, that'll be the theme of this series, is who took the bigger hit in the League Championship Series. So in the case of Baltimore, we're talking about the nutball Jim Reed, who could be very influential. Unfortunately, Reed looks like his injury is serious enough. It's going to cost him not just the rest of this postseason. It looks like it's going to cost him all of 2026. It looks like a torn rotator cuff. They are looking to address it immediately. He is actually expected to go under the knife at some point during this series so that he can get into healing as soon as possible. So we send our best to Jim. Hope he will be back soon. The Orioles will miss him terribly, as he could have influenced at least 2 games here. The biggest note, this is Reed's first postseason that he's ever been in. 17 1/3 scoreless innings before the injury took place and cost him his season. For the Nationals, they started off with taking on the Cubs. Won that series in 5. That was a thriller series, to put it mildly. They advanced and then took on the Padres. Padres' path was taking on the Cardinals in the championship series. Cardinals had to play in against the Diamondbacks, who of course won in 2023. Padres win that series in 5 as well. They get to the League Championship Series, unfortunately running into an offensive buzzsaw. As well, the buzzsaw wasn't terribly effective, but it was effective enough when there was no offense coming from the Padres. The pitching held them well in check. Nationals get to their 3rd World Series in 4 seasons here. In this universe, they've never won the title. because this is a sim file going back to 2019. Anything prior to that is real life. 2019 and on is all simulated by our universe, our GMs, our players. For the Orioles, though, you have to go back 42 years in order to be talking about them in the World Series. They won it all in 1983. Here they are back for the first time in the World Series since then. And they don't have to travel far when it's a road game. It's the Battle of Maryland. Baltimore will take on the Nationals. It is Game 1 of the eMLB World Series getting underway, and it will be a good one. Former Kansas City Royal Connor Siebel, who got traded over to Baltimore, did his job. He will act as the opening starter for Game 1 in this one. He was 15-12 on the year. He did go 7-4 with a 3.32 ERA during his time with the Orioles. Joe Diggs, excuse me for a sec. I could really use a little bit of my frosty beverage. It's not frosty, you know what I mean? Joe Diggs, known as the Illusionist, 4 years in the majors, 4 years in the postseason. 20-4, he was the only player to get to a 20-win season this year. So, unless there are any questions, I believe we're giving out gold packs tonight. I thought I saw it say gold. Gold! Silver! Maybe. Or not. I don't know. So meanwhile, before I forget, I know he's in the chat. Happy birthday, serial killer. You old fud. Gold packs for 22 today. Huzzah! You are unable to whisper. Well, we've all been there before. So, Pirate's gonna give away all of his secrets tonight because he can't whisper. There should be a way to whisper on, you can whisper on mobile, can't you? Hold on. So, Pirate, on the app, up here, hit the whisper button. And you should be able to whisper to me from that way. Pirate is on the road while he is ready for this World Series. He has more important things to do. He's been caring for his father. Most of us know Pirate is on the older side, so his father is definitely in his senior years. I think you told me late 80s, your dad, Pirate, if I remember right. But he is doing the good fight and taking good care of his dad on the road while he is involved in this World Series. I think we had a follow earlier while we were getting set up because why? It hit the follow button. We thank you for doing that and joining the Fluffy Kitty Ninja show. Meanwhile, I was floored today. I don't know how else to put it except that I was simply floored. Gotta say thank you. This is all we do. This is our niche. And somehow, some way, we have earned 1 million minutes watched by all of you combined this year alone. We've never, ever been there before. We still have the statistics. If you'd like to know what our path to where we are has been, last season we had all year we had Dancing First. Kenny Lindbergh, who we know from Crazy Coaches Universe, Thank you for hitting the follow button. 5 months subbed for Kenny. Kenny is, oh my goodness, I'm going to space for a second. One quick moment. Because I need to get better about knowing who is where. Kenny was drafted by the Cubs, 3rd round, 66th overall. And it's Kenny Lindbergh, first baseman and left fielder, who just got a boost. Thank you for doing that, Kenny. So again, as we said, last year, 2021, all of last year, we got 623 total follows. That was up about 254% prior to the prior year. But here's the stat, since we're talking about it. We had a total of 812,000 minutes watched all year. Now, that's still a lot of hours. Here it is, June 7th. And we're already over the $1.08 million, $8 million, I wish, dollars. We're over 1.08 million minutes watched just in 2022. Every single second has been out of the park baseball. We keep saying we might do iRacing and all that other good stuff. It just never happens. This is all we do. It dominates our airwaves. We're not complaining.
Evil does not
Hey.
wear a bonnet.
Aiden throwing bonnets around the chat, and this one is gonna land on Compass Rose. Chad gets the gifted sub. Thank you, Aiden. That'll be a half boost to Sean Thornton. Sean was drafted, if I remember right, Angels, if I remember correctly. Appreciate the gifted sub from Aiden. So, nice try, Chad. You said that if we hit the milestone before July 4th, you were hosting that backyard cookout with the Johnsonville Brand grill truck and Samuel Adams on tap. Nice try. I wish that were the case, but I made no offer of the sorts. Nice try, though. So, again, when we officially started eMLB in the format you're watching, we did it in the middle of 2020. We ended up having 155,000 minutes watched. That still blew my mind. So here we are, June 7th. Happy birthday, serial killer, once again. And we are now at 1.08 million minutes watched. We officially hit the 1 million minute milestone on May 31st. So again, namaste. That's all I can say. You guys rock. You make it possible. I am so thrilled that we are already, it's just mind-blowing that we're at that type of statistic, and we're on pace to obliterate that as well too. And we're really gonna dent a lot of time, I hope, because we've got an awful lot of content coming on here for the foreseeable future. I mean, we got as many as 7 possible games to do here. I know both Pirate and Brennan are saying, dear God, no, I want to put him away sooner than that. But there's high likelihood that this could go that long. So with that said, thank you once again. We appreciate it. We look forward to trying to do, which we think we are able to do. We think we're going to be able to go for the 2 million number. We got an outside shot at 2.5 million minutes watched of content. Just do the math. 1.08 million minutes watched is like 18,000 hours. 18,000 hours. Wow. It's like 750 days. Holy crap. We didn't know you liked this that much. Well, maybe you don't, but we appreciate that you're here anyway. All right. It's time to get the shindig going. Pirate has figured out how to whisper. There's a plus right there. Brendan has sent the whisper. Butcher, your secret is safe with us because a lot of people would have to be that. Don't worry. All right. Let's go to game 1 of this series. Now, my printer was being a pain in the blank, which is part of the delay here. I tried to get stuff to print. It's not printing. I'll have to fight with it later. Just get rid of the wife. It is easier, I can tell you. Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that. And again, it's the energy that these guys do. Again, and keep this in mind. When we tell you that statistic, that's just here on Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. That has nothing to do with the eMLB universe on YouTube. So that's not factoring in the time you spend watching Here's Why You're Wrong or the eMLB Insider podcast. It has nothing to do with that. So think about that as well, and the time being spent on them and the people watching that and how much additional time could be added. So that in itself it's awe-inspiring, and it just motivates me to see what heights are we able to get to next. So again, thank you for helping make that possible. Let's get to what brings you here. Let's see, does being on the mobile app increase or decrease the pirate over-under number tonight? That is a hell of a curious question. I think it's wise to set the over-under on the number of pirates we have tonight, maybe at a slightly higher number. Just the thought. Okay, so I am going to put the lineups in, Brendan. Yeah, this is what the game has set up, so I am now going to make the adjustments here that you requested. Verdugo and McKenna are being adjusted. Ornelas, Smith, Medrano, Newkirk, and Jones. That looks correct. All bullpens are healthy. Again, the biggest note for the Orioles is the loss of the nutball Jim Reed. We will have Wyatt Beto in his place. Hi, Stitch. A name change? Just seeing how long you've been here, or just a chronic lurker? Okay, so Wyatt Beto will get his first appearance. Lurker or not, we are glad you're here. Thank you for being a part of the show. And seeing as you have a ball of yarn next to your name, Stitch, if you like what you're seeing and you keep hearing us talk about community creative players, well, you're invited to be one. That ball of yarn was a gift from someone else who offered for you to be a part of our whole event. You can create a virtual player. That player will go into the amateur draft at the All-Star break in 2026, which is about roughly 3 months from now. Gives you plenty of time to get to know how the universe works more. And since you're working on balls of yarn, that 1,000 balls of yarn you have could also get you a boost as well. So the invitation has been given there. No pressure, but the best way to do it is join us in the Discord. For the Nationals, we got to make a few adjustments here. Garcia, Trey Turner, Jose Anthony, Juan Soto, Scooter Gennett, Victor Robles slides up here. Vic Rodriguez goes down to the 8th spot. Jonty Turner will bat 7th in this one in right field. Going down. Have fun.
I'm joining the tournament.
Gotcha. Have fun. Oh, honey, do you want to turn off the TV? It's still on.
It is not.
Yeah, just hit the off button and point it. Okay, all good. Tanku. Lavo. All right. Biggest injury note here for the Nationals is the loss of Mark Diggs, the younger brother of Joe. Joe is going to be on the hill tonight for Game 1. Mark fractured his thumb in the final game against the Padres. They will clinch the series. They will get here, but Mark Diggs will miss his first World Series due to the fractured thumb. He is expected to be out for 5 weeks, but our understanding is he is in the dugout, staying with the team for moral support. All bullpens are nice and healthy. Well, we'll do our best, Pirate. I definitely assure you we won't be done by 9:30. All right, let me remove myself here so you can see this, because as we always allow you to do so, you will be able to bet in tonight's game. So let me just get myself out of the way so you can see the matchups just a little bit better. I know the eMLB World Series logo is in the way a bit here. Hey, Legacy. Let me just move that up here for a moment, so that will make life easier. There you go. All right, it is the eMLB World Series Game 1 coming from slightly chilly Nationals Park in the nation's capital. It's going to be partly cloudy at 43 degrees. The wind is going to blow in from right field tonight in this one. Here's your chance to put in your bet on who you think will win in this game. You're doing this in the traditional format, gang. Sadier is here, so I believe he will keep track of the bets. Here's what you do in chat. Write down which team you think is going to win and how many runs will the winning team score. Here's how the betting works. It's what you're used to. Put a bet in between now and before the first inning is done. If you get the right team at the end of the night, you will win 75 balls of yarn for making that first inning bet. You can bet in the second inning if you had him prior. You can still win, but it will only be 50 balls of yarn that you can win. Your last chance to bet tonight will be before the third out of the third inning. Bottom of the third, that is. Put a bet in that third inning. You will win 25 balls of yarn if you pick the right team. But please note, at any time during the betting process, if you pick the wrong side, you will lose 25 balls of yarn. Programming note for those of you, I will be putting in your bets from the prior two series, the championship and division series. I will be putting those in tomorrow, so those are not factored into your ball of yarn count. The number that you put down does not care which team you select. You're just looking to nail the number. Regardless if you win or lose on the team, if you pick the right number run count for the winning team, you will get 50 balls of yarn. So even if you pick the wrong team and lose 25 balls of yarn, by winning 50, you'll be up 25 balls of yarn. Maximum balls of yarn you can win tonight is 125 balls of yarn in the betting process. But don't forget, you've got mini games, you've got boss battles. See if we can get Fluffy, the three-headed dog, out several times tonight. You've also got heists to try to raid the crap store and get some more balls of yarn. And, of course, you can duel to the death. All or nothing in that one. Don't forget, for every 1,000 balls of yarn you have, you see how GT just did the points command to see how many balls of yarn you've got. You got 1,000 balls of yarn, you can trade them in. You can get a boost. If you've never created a player before, you can create a player with it. But if you have, then you can boost that player. For every 5,000 balls of yarn that you have, if you are a ball hoarder, then you can trade them in and you can summon Lion-O and the Thundercats. They will rain down and help their cousins, the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas, take down those samurai dogs. That'll get you a +6. That means an extra boost for the price of 5. That is a pretty good deal. It is the eMLB game of the night. It is game 1 of the 2025 World Series. The Nationals, the Orioles from Nationals Park. Leading off, the number 1 overall draft pick in 2019, the switch-hitting third baseman Buster Bluth. The 2021 American League Rookie of the Year, 2-time Gold Glove winner himself and possible third this season. He will lead it off at third base. The suspense, Nick Spence, hitting .438, 6-game hit streak in this postseason. He has shown why he is a big-time player. He'll bat second over at short for the 23-year-old from New York, New York. The 3-time batting champion wins his first batting champion in the American League. He won 2 with the Dodgers. Alex Verdugo, or just for Yuka, Alex Verdugo. He'll be in left field batting third. 5 years of postseason experience, a .291 average, and that is the big story. Just a couple of players on this Orioles rosters with experience. This is a very inexperienced postseason team compared to a well-seasoned machine out of the Nationals. Ryan McKenna from Berwick, Maine, faces lefties predominantly, just 12 at-bats this postseason. During the regular season, when a lefty's been on, he's hit .310 with 11 home runs this year. McKenna is your cleanup hitter as the DH tonight. Ray Ornelas is in center field, just a .143 average this season. He will bat 5th in center. Will Smith, the right-handed batter, will scoot over to first, normally the backup catcher to Jeff Newkirk. Smith will bat 6th and be over at first, just 2 for 7 this postseason. Anthony Madrano had some troubles in the championship series with the glove. We'll hope he's corrected that. He'll be at second base tonight, batting 7th. Jeff Newkirk, the number 6 selection in 2024, showing why the Orioles are so high on him and gave him a lot of faith and leeway early on.
Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Sean, thank you very much for the gifted sub over to Schmidt Fan. Appreciate you doing that. And again, for Schmidt Fan, the invitation has just been extended by Sean Paxlayer to create a player in our eMLB universe that will be in our draft next season. Jahmai Jones, part of the 2024 Los Angeles Angels that won the World Series. This time he helps his Orioles defeat them. Just 3 for 7 this postseason, but .257 career average, 4 home runs in 3 years of postseason play. Jones has experience. He will bat 9th in right field tonight. Connor Siebold makes his World Series debut. The 29-year-old from Newport Beach, California, came over in a trading deadline deal from Kansas City. He went 7-4 with a 3.32 ERA in that time. This season, 2-0 with a 2.57 ERA in the postseason. Now for this well-experienced roster, the Nationals. Their 3rd World Series in 4 seasons. Unfortunately, they are 0 for 2 thus far, as they lost to both the Angels and the Astros. They will look to defeat the Orioles to get their first World Series title. Louis Garcia will lead off at second base. 4 years of postseason experience, a .260 hitter during that time. He'll lead off at second. Trey Turner is your DH, .242 average in 5 years in the postseason. He's the DH today, batting second. Jose Anthony, just a sophomore year, but already 11 home runs in postseason play, showing he bombs it whenever it matters. He'll bat third over at third. The perennial MVP, Juan Soto, just 182 career at-bats, .330 career average in the postseason with 14 round trippers and 45 RBI. He is unstoppable in the postseason. He is your cleanup batter, hitting 4th. Scooter Gennett will get the start in place of Mark Diggs, who's gone for the series. with the fractured thumb. Jeanette, a career 276 hitter and 76 at-bats in the postseason. He'll bat fifth over at first. Victor Robles, just 4 career home runs in postseason play, almost 200 at-bats in 5 years, but he hit 2 big ones to win 1 game in last season. He's in center field, batting 6th. Jonty Turner is in right field, batting 7th. Vic Rodriguez, 3 years of experience, both in the majors and the postseason. Just under a 250 hitter in that time, but a steady defender at short, batting 8th. Israel Pineda, don't run on him unless you dare. Pineda, just a 245 average in 145 career postseason attempts, but he has been stellar when he needs to, and he does the defense as requested. Getting the start tonight is the left-hander, the Joe Diggs, the illusionist, the heavy sinker. 20-game winner this year, the only one to have done that. 4 years in the postseason, he's 5-2 with a 3.77 ERA over 11 starts. Diggs, very, very effective and ready to go. He says he is carrying this team to the World Series this year. Those are your matchups. Continue to put bets in as you wish up until the end of the 3rd inning. With that, let's get over to Nationals Park for start of Game 1 of the World Series. Whoops, I gotta make one adjustment. My logo is off kilter. Let me fix that just a bit. Almost there. Right there. That's better. Welcome. It is the eMLB World Series. We've got the Nationals taking on the Orioles here. Game 1 from Nationals Park. Wrong button, commish. Turn that one off. Take that one. Move this over to the side so that people can see better. Again, 43 degrees here at game time. Wind is blowing in from right field at 8 miles an hour this evening. Let's look at the defensive alignments before we get her underway. Juan Soto is in left field. Victor Robles is your center fielder. Right field has Jonty Turner. Jose Anthony is over at third. Vic Rodriguez is your shortstop. Luis Garcia at second. Scooter Jeanette is at first. Israel Pineda is behind the dish and on the hill. 4th season in the majors, 4th consecutive postseason for the illusionist. Joe Diggs, the 26-year-old from Raleigh, North Carolina. He'll turn 27 next month. He is 2-0 this postseason with a 2.84 ERA. 19 innings of work, given up 23 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks have been allowed, and struck out 14 over that time. Throws the heavy sinker, low and away, especially to the righties. Complements that with a fastball in the mid-90s, a slider, and a curveball. Again, 4th season in the majors. Diggs is a community-created player of our GM tonight for the Washington Nationals and NC Pirates 77. If you've never been here before and you're wondering what in the world is going on, it's as simple as this. It's a traditional online league. You're watching live broadcasted action of our game of the day. And with it being the Fall Classic, every game of it will be the game of the day. Game 2 scheduled tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We hope you will be there. In our chat, Brendan3499 is Brendan McGurk. He is your Baltimore Orioles GM. He is the manager, and he is also one of the co-hosts of Here's Why You're Wrong. For the Washington Nationals, old friend of the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, Joe DiGiulio. I don't mean old literally, just that he's been around one of the longest since we started streaming. Joe DiGiulio, NC Pirate 77, who again is doing some yeoman's work tonight as he's taking care of his dad. I was going to say his better half. Well, no, not the wife. Wife's always take care of us, but he's taking care of dad. No one's on base. We go right to the result. When runners are aboard, we will go pitch by pitch. They are managing. They're calling all the shots. I don't run a team. I just run the universe. I will hit the buttons I will tell the story, and we hope you will enjoy what you see. Let's get this one underway. We will start it off, and it is Buster Bluth, community created player of Siegsee, who I met from League Gaming Hockey. Bluth, the 25-year-old from Sacramento, California, former #1 overall draft selection in 2019, hitting .258 this postseason with 1 home run and 4 RBI. Again, this is the first postseason for many of these Orioles players. All right, instructions are in. World Series is officially underway. Tonight's beer of the night, OJ IPA from Lone Pine Brewery, the double IPA. It's my heaviest one I drink, 8.1% alcohol content. Yeah, that. All right, game of the night. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for all that you do to get us where we are now. Let's go. First pitch of the eMLB World Series will be grounded over to short. That's a pretty easy play for Vic Rodriguez. Over to first. 1 pitch, 1 out in the eMLB World Series. With 1 out now, let's bring in the biggest thumper in the lineup, Nick Spence. The Suspense community created player of the Elder Nacho. .438 average on the year with 3 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Spence has been on fire, especially in the League Championship Series. Two-one pitch. He'll ground that one. It's a 1-hopper over to short. Rodriguez has it. He will throw out his fellow shortstop for the 2nd out. Pretty easy start here for Diggs thus far. But it doesn't get any easier as in comes the American League batting champion, Alex Verdugo. Verdugo hit .365 on the season with 23 homers and 77 RBI. Enters the postseason play hitting .276 with 2 runs batted in. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider got him completely.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Not that time. The illusionist gets done what he needs to. 3 up, 3 down here to start us off here in the eMLB World Series. Go to the bottom of the first. Orioles nothing. Nationals coming up. Hold on 1 sec. My desktop. There we go. Just a little louder. It was just a little too quiet for me. All right, bottom of the first here, eMLB World Series. Before we continue action, let's look at the defensive setup for the Orioles in this one. Alex Verdugo will be in left. Ray Ornelas is your center fielder. Jahmai Jones is in right. Buster Bluth is over at third today. Nick Spence is your shortstop. Anthony Madrano is at second. Will Smith is covering action at first base in this game. Not a lot of games there for him. Jeff Newkirk is behind the dish and on the hill. From Newport Beach, California, 29-year-old Connor Siebold making his first World Series appearance. Siebold, between both Kansas City and Baltimore this season, went 15-12 with a 3.78 ERA, over 205 innings of work. He's got a 2-0 record with a 2.57 ERA in this postseason. Siebold throws mid-90s with the fastball, also works a splitter in there, throws a curveball and a changeup. 7 seasons in the majors for him. 3rd round draft pick by the Philadelphia Phillies back in 2017 from Cal State Fullerton. It's important to note, if you didn't know this, The Orioles drafted him in the 19th round back in 2014 from Newport Harbor High School. He just didn't sign, and he went to play for Cal State. Louis Garcia will start us off for the Nationals. Garcia, 250 average this postseason with 1 run batted in. Much more quiet this year for Garcia. His career 260 hitter in 200 at-bats in postseason play. Series is going 7. You heard it here. That will be interesting if it does. I can see it too. Two-one pitch coming from Seabold. Grounded to second. Medrano ranges to his right. He will throw over to first for the out. So just to be clear, I'm a ninja cat that commits violence to steal balls of yarn. I just want to make sure I understand my character. You nailed it, but here's the most important thing. You're a Saturday morning cartoon character of a ninja cat trying to commit violence to steal balls of yarn. So it's kind of, you know, in a Looney Tunes style of format. That's also why the running gag is even though it's a fluffy kitty ninja and our OG has a mask on, you can still see his mouth like traditional Saturday morning goofball cartoons. That's the whole premise. So, alrighty. See, Cardinals bet, JR's bet, split ends are in. Those are first inning bets still. This is not a series bet. This is a game bet. This is for today in traditional format. One out now. Trey Turner comes in. Turner, the 32-year-old from Lake Worth, Florida. 129 average, just 4 hits in 31 at-bats this postseason. However, still a 242 hitter in 5 years of postseason play. 0-2 pitch. Got him. Throws the curveball right by him. No chance for Turner there.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our friend.
I don't know why, but everyone always sounds like Pedro Serrano now. Do you ever notice that? Huh. Yeah, that's weird. First strikeout on the day for Connor Seabold. That's got 2 outs now in the bottom of the first. Now to put Jose Anthony, another community-created player from NC Pirate. The 23-year-old from the Dominican, the big thumper. This season, 317 average with 3 home runs, 8 runs batted in. Already 11 career home runs for Anthony and 119 career at-bats. Oh, 1 pitch. Gets under that one, lifts it to right field. Settling under it, plenty of time. Jahmai Jones will make the catch. It'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Connor Seabold. Pretty painless first on both sides as each team feels each other out. Out, I said, not up. Jeez, guys.
That's what she said.
Head to the second we go. No score here on Game 1 of the World Series. With Joe Diggs back on the hill for the second inning, let's get our second inning started. Ryan McKenna from Berwick, Maine. Hey, I was there playing golf on Friday. Stands in. He is 5 for 12 with a solo home run in postseason play here so far. During the regular season was a .310 hitter with 11 home runs against left-handers. The 0-2 pitch. Gets under it, pops it up on the right side, calling for it. Louis Garcia, he will make the catch for the out. Getting closer there, Cardinal. Maybe you can get it tonight. One out now. Ray Ornelas will come in, the 24-year-old from Arandas, Mexico. just 4 for 28 this postseason. That's a 143 clip with a home run and 2 RBI. One ball, 2-strike pitch from Diggs. Swing and a miss. Throws the 92-mile-an-hour sinker probably up in the zone by mistake. Ornelas did not capitalize. Second strikeout on the day for Diggs. 2 outs now, top of the second. That'll put Will Smith in, normally the backup catcher. Today at first base is Brandon Belt. Will be on the bench for this one. Smith, the 30-year-old from Louisville, Kentucky, just 2 for 7 this postseason. During the regular season, was a .230 hitter with 10 home runs and 32 runs batted in. Oh, 1 pitch. Grounds it over to first. Scooter Gennett has it. He will go step on the bag to get the job done himself. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Nationals in this one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score here in the World Series. Bottom of the second we go. Don't forget, if you haven't bet yet, get those bets in right now. A bet put in is a second inning bet at this point, which means you can only win 50 balls of yarn if you are correct. Bottom of the second, Juan Soto, the always dangerous, the perennial MVP. .333 this postseason, 2 home runs, 12 runs batted in. His career postseason over 4 years, 182 at-bats. Process this math. .330 average, 14 home runs, and 45 RBI. That is insane statistics. Three-two pitch comes from Siebel. Rolls it over to second. Tony Madrano has it. He will throw to first in time. 1 out. 1 out now. Quiet start to this World Series so far. Scooter Gennett comes to the plate in place of Mark Diggs for first base. Gennett from Cincinnati, Ohio, 13 years in the majors for the 35-year-old, that is. .308 average this season, 1 home run, 5 RBI in 76 career postseason at bats. He's a career .276 hitter. The 1-1. Hits that softly into center, but that's going to be a hit him where they ain't. That one will get in, and we've got our first hit of the World Series off the bat of Scooter Gennett. Boss battle. If you've got at least 50 balls of yarn, if you jump on in, that'll get you a chance to take on either Hong Kong Phooey or Fluffy, the 3-headed dog from Harry Potter. We need 25 people to join in on a boss battle that have at least 50 balls of yarn in their stash. One out now. Victor Robles will come in. Robles, .268 average this postseason. No home runs and 2 runs batted in. Rocky Top Vols, welcome. Thank you for joining in on the boss battle. See your first time chatter. First pitch to Robles is going to find its way in near at the letters. Strike 1. Robles, who has given many a highlight to us during our national broadcast, affectionately nicknamed by me the Human Vacuum Cleaner. Career .255 hitter, just 4 home runs, but 2 of them were in one game that he won single-handedly himself. 0-1 pitch, swings and fouls that one off. It's a no ball, 2-strike count. Don't forget, if you are here and you don't have a player in this universe and you have a gifted sub in your possession, that gifted sub has been an invitation for you to create a player, and the best way to do so is join us in the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Discord. Remember, you're watching the key components here of this World Series, but the real stories are told in the Discord. Join us there, because you're only getting about a third of the actual eMLB experience. The 0-2 pitch. Just gets a piece of that one, hits it back to the backstop. The splitter got him fooled, but just enough to save himself. Save his bacon. No ball, 2-strike count. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Spence to second for one. Medrano to first. In time, 6-4-3, double play.
Yeah, baby.
Spence to Medrano, over to first base. Side is retired. We will go to the third. Last chance for you to put bets in if you've not done so yet. As a reminder, to bet in this game, this wins you balls of yarn, which helps you towards creating a player. Write in chat which team you think will win and how many runs do you think the winning team will score. That is all you do. Got to do it before the third out of the third inning. Top three, we go. Tony Medrano will start us off, followed by Jeff Newkirk and Jahmai Jones to take on Joe Diggs. Medrano, the 25-year-old from Bellflower, California. 207 average this postseason with 1 run batted in. First pitch to Medrano. Oh, that's because I have one pitch on. My fault. My bad. The 2-2. To left center field. This one's going to get down. Robles goes, chases after it. Medrano takes the corner. He puts on the Jets. The throw is going to be close. Not in time. Tony Medrano will get in with a leadoff double. Medrano's third double of this postseason. Gets a runner in scoring position. Jeff Newkirk will try to get some damage done. Newkirk, the 23-year-old from Houston, Texas. 300 average in his rookie postseason. 1 home run and 4 RBI. Got your bet there, Aiden? The first pitch to Newkirk might be just low. Nope, it's at the knees with a sinker. It's that patented Diggs specialty. Or was it even in the zone?
What?
Well, that's how it goes. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. Off the end of the bat towards right field, Jonty Turner is there tonight. He will make the catch for the first out. 1 out now. Jahmai Jones will come in. Jones again from the Los Angeles Angels, so he is looking to be this season's repeat winner of back-to-back World Series titles. Jones comes in to play tonight. 3 for 7 this postseason with 1 RBI. In 3 seasons in the majors, just over, in postseason that is, just over 100 at-bats. He's a career .257 hitter with 4 home runs. First pitch to Jones, catches the outer half. Good work from Diggs there, strike 1. That sinker that he loves to work low and away against the right-handed batters. We call that Diggs' office. The 0-1. Tries to go back to the office, misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 delivery. That one's going to be a curveball, misses low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Jones, 28 years old, from Roswell, Georgia. Was a second-round draft pick back in 2015 by the Angels from Wesleyan School in Norcross, Georgia. You're back. The 2-1. Down to third base side. That gets by Anthony for a base hit. Taking the corner and heading for home is Medrano. He will get in the play over to second. Not in time. Jahmai Jones will get an RBI double. The postseason experience shows for Jahmai Jones there as he answers the call. RBI double for him. Orioles will strike first here in the World Series. It's 1-0. Back to the top of the order, we will go. Buster Bluth will be your batter. Bluth is 0 for 1. The first pitch from Diggs will miss outside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch fired right down the middle, 93 on the gun. 1 ball, 1 strike. Game 1 of this World Series just getting underway. Third inning action, 1-0 Orioles to this point. The 1-1 pitch swings and hits that one foul. It's going to find its way into the seats. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a cool one this evening. 43 degrees currently here in Washington. The 1-2. Hits it into right field. Not very deep, actually. That's just off the infield dirt. Louis Garcia makes the catch for the second out. Jones retreats back to second. 2 outs now. Nick Spence is your batter. Spence is 0 for 1. Cover the roof. First pitch will come up and in, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. In there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. That one's going to miss low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two, 1 pitch coming from Diggs to the suspense. It comes grounded over to third. Well positioned there. Jose Anthony. He'll make the throw over to first in time to retire the side. 1 run done off the bat of reigning world champion Jahmai Jones. He makes this one a 1-0 game. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Last chance for you to put a bet in on tonight's game before you'll have to wait until tomorrow. And as we start the bottom of the third, it'll be the bottom third of the order for the Nationals. Gianti Turner, Vic Rodriguez, and Israel Pineda are scheduled up. Gianti Turner, the 25-year-old from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, 176 average on the year with a home run and 5 RBI. Low 1-1. Rolls it over to first. Positioned well is Will Smith. He will make the catch or make the play for the first out. S. Royal B, we thank you very much for hitting the follow button. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. Guess we're going to test Will Smith's defense over at first since he's not very seasoned there with his 2 rating, huh? Vic Rodriguez from Nuevo Laredo in Mexico. 200 average this postseason with a home run and 2 runs batted in. A 3-year veteran has seen the playoffs every season of his career thus far. He's a 247 hitter in 89 at-bats. Looking for a dual battler, huh? First pitch to Rodriguez. He goes the other way. This one is working hard, but Jones will get there in time. A lot of topspin on that ball. It came down quick, but Jones was able to shift gears and get there in time for the second out. 2 outs now for the catcher, Israel Pineda. Pineda, the 25-year-old from Maracay, Venezuela. 226 average this postseason. No home runs and 1 RBI. 0-1 pitch. Pops it up, gets under it big time. Blue calls forward, waves Spence off. He will make the catch, and that will retire this side. Another clean inning for Connor Siebold. Looks very comfortable here in the World Series atmosphere. 3 innings are in the books. No more bets. Side is retired. We're going to go to the 4th. It's 1-0 Baltimore. You know what? I keep forgetting. I have to remember to change the duel because I think it has like a 30-minute cool off, a 30-minute cooldown. I think I should set that for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. Or, you know, because again, it's an all or nothing. Why not? So that's the downside of it. I'll fix that. Top of the 4th we go. Alex Verdugo, Ryan McKenna, Ray Ornelas scheduled up against Joe Diggs. 41 pitches for Diggs so far through his first 3 innings. Verdugo is 0 for 1. He was the first strikeout victim. 2-1 pitch. Line shot right back up the middle. Diggs had a little bit of a yeet as that one was coming right for his head. Verdugo gets the first 3rd hit on the day for the Orioles. Ryan McKenna will be your batter. McKenna today 0 for 1. First pitch is going to miss outside, ball 1. While we are in between pitches here, this is a good time to tell you how our schedule is going to go for this World Series. Game 1 and 2 are taking place here in Washington. Tonight, Game 1. Tomorrow, Game 2. Game 2 has the potential to be an 8 o'clock start because of my son's championship track meet. It's his final track meet of the year. 1-0 pitch. That one's in there, strike 1. Thursday night will be an off night, so there'll be no action on Thursday night. We will go to Camden Yards for Game 3, which will be Friday night, 7 o'clock. No action on Saturday due to my daughter's recital, dance recital. And Sunday, 10 o'clock, is a double header. Game 4 for sure, Game 5 if no one sweeps. So we will have 2 games on Sunday. The 1-1. Misses low, 2 balls, 1 strike. That one I may change though. It depends because if the furthest I want the season to go is next Wednesday due to a planned family trip that I have and needing to make sure I get everything all set up to go into Out of the Park 23. 2-1 delivery. Big swing by McKenna. He will miss it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. eMLB Newsflash, Cincinnati GM is in the parking lot of Nationals Park challenging other GMs to duels. 2-2 from Diggs. Just misses low, trying to get a slider in the back door.
That's what she said.
And it's a full count pitch. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Grounded to second. Garcia to short for 1. Over to first in time. A 4-6-3 double play.
Yeah, baby.
Ryan McKenna will get doubled up as Louis Garcia gets it quickly over to Vic Rodriguez. Back to Scooter Gennett. We've got 2 outs now, top of the 4th. Ray Ornelas will be your batter. Ornelas 0 for 1. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets the sinker by him. 3rd strikeout on the day for Joe Diggs. Side is retired. Diggs, why they call him the illusionist, can get the down ball double plays very easily. Job done. 3.5 in the books here. Diggs and the Nationals trail 1-0. Connor Siebel will start off our bottom of the 4th inning as he'll take on the top 3rd of the Nationals order. Louis Garcia, Trey Turner, and Jose Anthony with Juan Soto waiting in the hole. Garcia 0 for 1. The 2-2 pitch. Rolled it right over to first. Will Smith is getting a good opportunity to show what he can do there. Makes the play himself. 1 out. 1 out now. Trey Turner comes into the box. He's 0 for 1. One ball, 2 strike pitch. Checks the swing. They appeal down to first. What do you got? They call him and say he went around.
Fatality.
2nd strikeout of the day for Connor Siebold. So he got fooled on the pitch, low and inside, 93 on the gun. He definitely broke the plane. 2nd strikeout on the day for Siebold. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Jose Anthony is now your batter. Anthony 0 for 1. 3-2 pitch. Gonna miss low and away, ball 4. See, trying to work around him, you could see. With all the power that Anthony possesses, he'll get aboard. No easier task here with Juan Soto now up. Soto is 0 for 1. First pitch. Misses outside, ball 1. Goes after that one, but just gets to trickle it down the right side. Foul. So he got swung over the changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike with Anthony over at first. The delivery. This is outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two, 1 pitch. Misses up and high. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Siebold trying to avoid back-to-back walks. It's this side that's being a pest. I was like, why does my green screen look horrible? That's not much better. The 3-1 pitch. Down the third base side, just foul. Just foul. 13 favor the Nationals this evening. In the bets out of 17. Only 4 of you vote for Baltimore? Baltimore was the best team in the regular season, you know. Interesting. Hey, Ben. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Anthony will be off on the pitch. There he goes. The pitch is into center field. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Anthony, no stop whatsoever, streaks over to third base. It's a base hit for Juan Soto. Runners at first and third. 2-out magic possibly here. Scooter Gennett will try to make it happen. He is 1 for 1 today. Yeah, probably right, but Seabold is still a pretty darn good pitcher. Although, again, facing Diggs, that's understandable. First pitch from Seabold goes right after Gennett. He goes right after the fastball, missing it. Little undisciplined there from Scooter. No balls, 1 strike. Betting purely on home field in this series. You got away from your bet opposite of Cardinal approach there, huh, Tim? Hi, Cardinal. No balls, 1 strike. That one's going to miss too high. 1 ball, 1 strike as he tried to climb the ladder again. The 1-1 pitch. Into center field. That's a base hit. Scooter Gennett will drive in Jose Anthony. 2-out walks have done the damage as Scooter Gennett will get his 2nd hit of the night. It's an RBI single. And it is now 1-1. Most important stat, Cardinal went Washington. Gonna do a mound visit here with Seabold. I feel stronger now than when I threw my first pitch. All right, they're still gonna keep Seabold in. Soto is at second. Scooter Gennett is at first. Lies from Seabold. Robles is your hitter, 0 for 1. The first pitch. In there, strike 1. Hey, Jamie. It just got tied 1-1 here. Again, we play all of these games in full, so this is game 1 of the World Series in full display. The 0-1 comes too far in 1 ball, 1 strike. Treat the text file to make the pitcher say outrageous things on mound visits. The 1-1. Too far up, 2 balls, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike coming to Robles. The delivery catches the outer half. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Nationals have threatened here in this inning. 1 run already in. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded to second. Medrano, he bobbles it. Tony Medrano has had a tough postseason. That's at least 3 errors that I am aware of that he has had this postseason. Bases are now loaded. Jonty Turner will be your batter. 0 for 1 tonight. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI during the regular season in bases loaded situations. First pitch, too far in, ball one. Gotta think the inexperience of this Orioles staff has pressure on him, and it looks like it rattled Tony Matrano to rush the play. Bases are loaded, big damage risk here. All this damage done with 2 outs. The 1-0. Grounded right in front of the mound, front of the plate, I should say. Newkirk will throw to first. Damage is majorly avoided. They're going to leave him loaded. 4 innings are in the books. It is 1-1. Alrighty. Top of the 5th, which means it's time to do the journey of the starters portion of the show tonight, brought to you by Kamish's beer of choice, the OJ IPA, done by Lone Pine Brewery. It's a double IPA with an orange base, 8.1% alcohol content. Kamish likey. Joe Diggs, 4 innings of work, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He hasn't walked anyone yet and struck out 3. He's thrown 56 pitches to this point. He'll start the 5th off. Will Smith, Tony Matrano, and Jeff Newkirk are scheduled up. Starting with Smith, 0 for 1. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 94 on the gun there. Nothing doing. All crickets on that swing. 4 strikeouts on the day now for Joe Diggs. We've got 1 out here in the 5th. Tony Matrano, 1 for 1 today. Had another error. He has been struggling at second base. Might be suffering from Chuck Knobloch syndrome. The 2-1 delivery. Grounded to second. Garcia has it. Tells Matrano this is how it's done. Makes the play for 2 outs. Two outs now. Jeff Newkirk is your batter. Newkirk flew out to right field in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Slider fools him completely. Joe Diggs is gobbling up the strikeouts now. 5 strikeouts on the day for him. Halfway through this ball game, it's the Orioles 1 and the Nationals 1. eMLB World Series Game 1. Bottom of the 5th, which means one more time we will do the journey of the starters, brought to you tonight by the OJ IPA. I am drinking from Lone Pine Brewery. Connor Siebel, 4 innings of work, 3 hits, 1 earned run. He's walked 1, struck out 2, thrown 62 pitches to this point. He's got the 8-9-1 hitters due up. We'll start with Vic Rodriguez, then Israel Pineda, and Louis Garcia. Did you name your sim Grim Reaper?
Yeah, I did.
You're funny. Two-two pitch. Got him with the changeup. Great arm action there from Siebel. Fools Rodriguez completely.
Emotional damage.
Nothing but for Rodriguez. 3rd strikeout on the day now for Siebel. 1 out here, bottom of the 5th. Israel Pineda is your batter, 0 for 1 tonight. Pirate, after this half inning, if that works for you, I can do that. Let me know. Or if you need a little longer. I actually was trying not to take a break if you needed me to keep going. But if you could use the break to take care of your dad, we'll gladly set you up. 2-1 pitch. Well struck into left field. Verdugo starts to look back on it, but he knows it is way gone. Sorry, wrong horn. We're in Washington. Should have used that horn. Israel Pineda will go yard. It is his second career postseason home run. He makes it a 2-1 ball game. So after this half inning, that would work for you then? We will do that. We'll take a break so Pirate can take care of his father. 1 out, bottom of the 5th after the Pineda home run. Top of the order we go. Louis Garcia is your batter, 0 for 2. The 1-2. To center field, well struck, but not as deep. Moving over is Ornelas. He will make the catch towards left center field for the second out. 2 outs now for Trey Turner. Turner 0 for 2 today. 3-0 pitch. It's gonna miss inside. He'll walk him on 4 pitches. Runner at first. Siebel starting to struggle here when he has 2 outs. Cannot get the final out. And with that, we start to see action in the bullpen as Jose Quijada is starting to loosen up for the Orioles. As a reminder, since we're in the 1st inning, both Pirate and Brendan, do your best when you're the batter to let me know if your guy is staying in next inning or if you want me to mention specific people warming up. As always, we don't hold you to it rule-wise, but I want you to help me tell the story to our watchers. Jose Anthony is your batter. Anthony is 0 for 1. He walked in his last appearance. First pitch is low. There goes Turner. He will get in there without even a throw. Stolen base for Trey Turner. I don't know if that technically counts as a Pirate since he said it in the chat, but normally those are whispered to me, so we'll count that as a Pirate. It's only the first tonight. Go! Oh, 1 pitch. He'll go after that fastball up in the zone quickly. No balls, 2 strikes. For Turner, his first stolen base of this postseason. Actually just made his 11th career stolen base in postseason play. The 0-2. Just misses low with the changeup. Didn't miss by much. We've seen that called the strike earlier on, not this time around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, I got you. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, but that one gets by Newkirk. He'll throw it over to Smith at first. It's a drop third strike, but they will get the out at first. Side will be retired. They'll leave 1, but Israel Pineda's home run 5 rows back into the left field bleachers is the difference in this game. 5 innings so far. We will take our first break here in the eMLB World Series. It's the only break we have planned. We will be back shortly. You're watching Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, the eMLB Universe World Series Game 1. We'll be right back. Welcome, our friends from the PBE raid. Thank you very much for your attendance. You're in a quick mini break. I will be back in a moment. It's game 1 of the eMLB World Series. Baltimore Orioles, Washington Nationals. It's tied at 1 when we return. Thanks again to Hummuscott and all our friends over
Optimus Prime.
all our friends over at PBE. Cody, thank you for hitting the Prime button. 20 months, sir. We appreciate that. We'll be right back. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Evil does not wear a bonnet. Evil does not wear a bonnet.
Thank you for your patience. Once again, just so you know, one of our GMs participating in the World Series is caring for his ailing father. We're just waiting for him to say he's good to go before we return to action. You're watching Game 1 of the eMLB World Series. When we come back, it'll be top of the 6th. Nationals currently lead the Orioles 2-1. Stick around. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you in a moment. Thank you for your patience. We are still waiting for NC Pirate to say all clear. Unfortunately, there's only so far I can go. I'm trying to be very flexible for him. Again, for those who do not know, Pirate is caring for his ailing father here at this point. So trying to give him that time. But again, the show must go on to some degree. So while we wait, let's look at the box score so you can see where this World Series has gone thus far. It started off pretty clean on both sides. First run was scored by Jahmai Jones as he got an RBI double, scoring Madrano, who had doubled in the inning as well, to make it a 1-0 lead. Scooter Jeanette then proceeded to get a base hit, 2-out RBI after a couple of walks, put Anthony and Soto on base to make it a 1-1 game after 4. Then bottom of the 5th, Israel Pineda hits 1-5 rows deep into the left field bleachers for his first home run this postseason, second of his postseason career, to now give the Nationals a 2-1 lead. So I guess while I wait just a little longer, I'm gonna put a timer, and I'm gonna apologize to Pirate in advance. I'm going to wait no longer than 3 minutes. Oh, you're back. All right, good, even better. Then we will jump right into it. Top of the 6th we go. Joe Diggs ready to go, 67 pitches. He's got Jahmai Jones, Buster Bluth, and Nick Spence due up. We'll start with Jones, who had the RBI double in his first at bat. 3-1 pitch. It's going to miss low and away, ball 4. Jones gets the free pass to start off the 6th. That gets us top of the order. Buster Bluth today, 0 for 2. First pitch. Whoa, look out. That one came really close, but Bluth was able to get out of the way, though. Ball 1. That was really close to hitting him. Sinker that didn't sink. 1-0 pitch comes too far inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Ryan Rolison is starting to warm up in the bullpen for the Nationals. Meanwhile, Jose Quijada had sat down. Looks like Siebel will go in for the 6th. Two 2-0 pitch. In the dirt now. 3 balls, no strikes. Diggs suddenly looking erratic. Two 2-0 pitch. Swung on, hit into center field. Victor Robles, plenty of room. He will make the catch for the first out. 3-0 green light, and Bluth got under it, hits it to center field. 1 out now here in the top of the 6th. Nick Spence is your batter. Spence is 0 for 2. Jake, if you're here, thank you very much. While we were on break for the gifted subs over to Hummus God and Legally Blind Gamer, our friends over at PBE. Hummus God still does have a community created player in the Texas organization. First pitch misses away, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch. That one's right down the middle, watched all the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Gets a piece of that one as he was late on the swing, but he hits it towards the Nationals dugout. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike out to the suspense. 1-2 delivery to center field. Robles comes in, reads it well, makes the catch. Absolutely slapped off the bat from Nick Spence, but right at Victor Robles. Unlucky on that one. It's going to be 2 outs now. Alex Verdugo will come to the box. Verdugo is 1 for 2 today. First pitch from Diggs finds its way on the inner half, called strike 1. One delivery, about the same location. This time Verdugo goes after it. He will miss it completely. It is no balls and 2 strikes. Looks like Rolison has gone and had a seat on the bench. Looks like he will not be coming into this game. Oh, 2 runner goes. It's swung on, and it's a 1-hopper over to second. Garcia has it. He will throw over to first in time, and that will retire the side. 5.5 innings done here in Game 1 of the World Series. Nationals lead this one 2-1. Connor Siebold gets ready for inning number 6. 83 pitches on the day for him. Juan Soto, Scooter Gennett, Victor Robles are due up. Juan Soto will start us off. He's 1 for 2 today. We see Jeff Hartlieb is warming up in the Orioles bullpen now. The right-hander. 0-2 pitch to Soto. Grounds it hard, shot to first. Will Smith has looked pretty relaxed over there. Won't call him Brandon Belt, but he's playing well at first base tonight. First out as he gets Juan Soto. One out now for Scooter Gennett. Gennett tonight, 2 for 2 with an RBI. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Throws the curveball inside on him, and he can't get it. That will strike him out.
Fatality.
That is the 5th strikeout on the day now for Connor Siebold. 2 outs now, bottom of the 6th. Victor Robles strikes to the box. Robles tonight, 0 for 2. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded shot over to second. Medrano struggled there. He'll throw to first on this one without issue, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Connor Siebold. 6 innings are now done here at Washington. The Nationals lead this one 2-1. Excuse me for a sec. Top 7 we go. Joe Diggs is on for his 7th inning of work. Ryan McKenna, Ray Ornelas, Will Smith are scheduled up. McKenna tonight, 0 for 2. Mashes lefties well, but not so much this evening. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Swung right over that pitch. 6 strikeouts now on the night for Joe Diggs. That's the first out here in the 7th. Ray Ornelas will be your batter. Ornelas tonight, 0 for 2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. 7 strikeouts on the night. You know what that means. Godzilla mode. 3rd strikeout on the night for Ray Ornelas. 7 strikeouts on the day for Joe Diggs. Godzilla mode is activated. 2 outs now, top of the 7th. Will Smith will be your batter. Smith tonight, 0 for 2. Nice try, Cody. The 1-1. Line shot right back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit. Smith makes the corner, heads back to first. Just the 4th hit on the night for the Orioles. 2-out base runner is aboard. Anthony Medrano will be the batter. 1 for 2 this evening. First pitch he sees, he'll swing and hit that one foul as he was way early on the sinker. It's a 1 strike count to Tony Medrano. The 0-1 goes after that pitch up in the zone, fouls it back out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Medrano quickly behind, 0-2. Oh-2 pitch. Just gets a piece on the curveball. He sat back on it, but he still mistimed it well. But he stays alive. It's no balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strikes out the side. That in itself is additional Godzilla mode. 8 strikeouts on the day now for Joe Diggs. Side is retired. 7th inning stretch. Boy, Tim Lowry must be a happy camper. It's a normal night.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you. But you were born to rub me first.
7th inning stretch on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. It's the 2025 eMLB World Series game number 1. You are watching as the Nationals are leading this pitching duel 2-1. Let's go bottom of the 7th. Connor Siebold staying aboard. Jorge Soto, though, is warming up. Testing the theory, can Jorge Soto pitch in every single game? Brandon McGuirk is looking to prove that true. As, well, he got challenged by Aiden Pearson, so you know he's going to prove him why he's wrong. John T. Turner, Vic Rodriguez, Israel Pineda is your batters in this bottom of the 7th. Siebel, 91 pitches into his outing. Turner, 0 for 2. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded back to the mound. Gonna have to hurry as he had to go a ways for that. Throw to first, not in time. Jonty Turner's gonna get an infield hit on it. He hustled down the line. Siebold tried to range well over on it, but he had a little extra work to do. Couldn't get it to first in time. 5th hit on the day for the Nationals. A nobody out here with Turner at first. Vic Rodriguez is your bat. Will be your batter. Hold on, I have a question from Pirate on Joe Diggs' pitch count. It's at 101. 101 on Joe Diggs. Meanwhile, Rollison is warming again. Juan Ben is also warming up for the Nationals. First pitch to Rodriguez, who's 0 for 2 today. Curveball finds its way in there, strike 1. Buster Bluth is playing at the corner for drag. Bunt. 0-1. Soft liner right to short. Good play from Nick Spence, who read it well, makes the catch for the first out. 1 out now. Israel Pineda is your batter. Pineda tonight 1 for 2. He had the home run back in the 5th inning to give the lead. It's a 2-1 ball game. First pitch. That one's watched all the way. Strike 1. Boss battle ensuing. Many of our lurkers have departed for the Out of the Park parent channel. The 0-1. Misses low. On the run is Turner. He will get in there, and it's going to be a stolen base. Jonty Turner will get his 2nd steal of the postseason. Both of the Turners have had a stolen base this evening. Runner at 2nd now with 1 out. Pineda with a 1-1 count. The pitch in there, called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Got him to swing over the pitch on that one. Next indeed, 6 strikeouts now for Connor Siebold. Brendan, I need to make sure that I understand if you mean the next batter or this batter. Yes, confuses me. This, so replace him now. Okay, so batter is being Connor Siebold's day is going to be done after 6 2/3. We're going to get our first reliever from either side this evening. It's going to be Jorge Soto. Jorge Soto, the 22-year-old from Eastlake, Florida. He is 1-1 this postseason with a 4.91 ERA. 11 innings of work. He's given up 13 hits, 6 earned runs. He's walked 2, struck out 15. He throws a cutter in the hundreds, has a curveball and a changeup that he works to complement those. Soto was a second-round pick, 36th overall in 2024 out of San Diego State. We've seen a lot of Soto this postseason. That'll put Luis Garcia into the box. Never faced Soto before. We got 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th. Garcia tonight 0 for 3. First pitch comes from Soto. Runner is going. It's swung on, hit into the air left field, but the wind and the English on the ball are going to hook it foul. Wind is blowing in from right. It helped push it further out. It's going to be a strike 1 call. He is very much that so far. I guess it helps that he's 22 years old. He can do it. The 0-1. Misses inside. Goes with that 97-mile-an-hour cutter. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks more like you're making Machine Gun Kelly over there. 0-1-1. That will miss low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, game 2 of this World Series will continue from Nationals Park. We'll do that one tomorrow night. Expect it's going to start as soon as possible, but it will start by 8 o'clock tomorrow. That's the most I can promise. It all depends on my son's championship track meet tomorrow. That got pushed back a half hour already, which stresses me out. And it's not expected to be done until 7. And it's a 45-minute drive. So, if you understand where I'm coming from. The 2-1 pitch. Turner goes, swung on, it's missed. The throw by Newkirk. He will get him. He is gobbled up. Side will be retired on the missed hit and run. 7 innings are now in the books. It's 2-1 Washington. Pirate, you didn't tell me if you're staying with Diggs or replacing him at 101. I'm assuming you're staying with him at this point. Nope, new pitcher. Joe Diggs' night is done. Wolf. Wolf? What are you talking about, Buffalo Jack? Cats rule around here. No wolves. Oh, that's right, because the Samurai Dogs just wiped everybody out. That's why. Commish didn't notice that. Whoopsie! The Samurai Dogs, woof. Ryan Rollison is going to be the first reliever. Joe Diggs, 7 strong innings in line for the win in this one. Ryan Rollison, the 28-year-old from Jackson, Tennessee, comes aboard. No record, no ERA, 8 scoreless innings of work so far this season for Rollison. 3 hits, 3 walks allowed. He struck out 6. Throws the low 90s fastball, the traditional 4-pitch pitcher with the slider, curveball, and changeup combination. Rollison during the regular season was a starter, barely kept the ERA under 5, 10-12 this year. Jeff Newkirk will be the first to greet Rollison, followed by Jemai Jones and then Buster Bluth here. Top of the 8th, we start. It's a 1-0 pitch coming to Newkirk. To center field. Robles comes in. He has to hurry. Diving stop. Are you kidding me? The human highlight film has done it again. Victor Robles, eMLB Sexy Play of the Day. Seems like Victor Robles with that gold glove is going to always show us the sexy stuff out there. First out in the top of the 8th is a big one here. 1 out now for Jemai Jones. Jones, good night tonight for him. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI double. Oops. Why isn't that working? I know why. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Fatality.
He doesn't throw it hard, but it don't matter. He can't get it. 2 outs now, top of the 8th. Buster Bluth will be your batter. Bluth tonight 0 for 3. He does have a small history against Rollison. 1 for 3 with a home run. The 0-1 pitch. Swings and got jammed and pops it up on the infield. Calling forward is Vic Rodriguez. Makes the play and the side is retired. 7.5 are in the books here in Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's a close one. It's Washington 2, Baltimore 1. I assume you still want Soto out there, Brendan, on 4 pitches. Just looking for confirmation. All right, very good. Top of the order for the Nats, it's Garcia, Trey Turner, Jose Anthony due up. Garcia is 0 for 3 tonight. It might be a bit there at this point, GT. 2-2 pitch. Got him. Curveball catches the outer half, just froze him completely. No! First strikeout on the night for Jorge Soto. Great pitch there. 1 out. Trey Turner, your batter. Turner tonight, 0 for 2. The 3-0 pitch. It's going to miss low and inside, ball 4. Runner at first, 1 out. Trey Turner is at first. Jose Anthony is your batter. He is 0 for 2. Jose Quijada has gotten back, including Jeff Hartlieb over in the Orioles bullpen. First pitch to the switch hitter. Comes inside, misses low with the off speed. No balls, one strike. He threw the breaking ball. The 1-1. The 1-0, excuse me. I guess I foresaw. It's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch to Anthony is going to miss high. 2 balls, 1 strike. If you're looking ahead to the 9th inning, it's Nick Spence, Alex Verdugo, and Ryan McKenna. Do not see Andrew Dahlquist warming up in the bullpen at this point. The 2-1. Inside, runners going to throw to second is not going to be in time. Trey Turner had a great jump on that one. Stolen base. Second steal of the night for Trey Turner. Three steals tonight for guys named Turner total. Runner in scoring position eliminates the double play opportunity. It's a 3-1 count to Jose Anthony. The 3-1. Gonna miss up and in. Don't think he was gonna test them real well. Ball 4. 2 on now. Soto versus Soto in this one. Juan Soto tonight is 1 for 3. Nope, never mind. It's not Soto versus Soto. We got a pitching change. Jose Quijada will be summoned with a couple lefties coming up here. With a couple lefties aboard, Jose Quijada will be the pitcher. Quijada this whole postseason, just 2/3 of an inning, 1 strikeout to this point. He was 2-3 with a 3.84 ERA and 9 saves to his credit during the regular season. Andrew Dahlquist is starting to warm up in the bullpen now for the Nationals. Soto ready to take on Quijada. He has a 1 for 13 career against Quijada. First pitch. This is inside, too far in, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 goes away. This time it's a 2 ball, no strike count. Delivery from Quijada is going to miss low. He finds himself quickly behind. 3 balls, no strikes. Hasn't missed by much, but he has missed enough. The 3-0. In there, called strike 1. He washed it all the way. It's 3-1. The 3-1 delivery, checks the swing, appeal down to third. No, they say it's ball 4. Bases are now loaded for Scooter Gennett. Make or break time here. Gennett was 2 for 7 during the regular season, 4 RBI in these situations. He's 3 for 17 in his career against Quijada. First pitch misses low, didn't nowhere close. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. This is away again. No place to put Scooter Jeanette. Infield is in now with a 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch. Misses low and away. 3 balls, no strikes. Crowd is starting to get really into this one as they can feel the momentum. .30 delivery. Swings at it. Grounded to third. They will throw to home. Good, quick work from Buster Bluth. They will get the runner at home, but that is all they will get. Fielder's choice at the plate. Score is still 2-1. Everybody advances 90 feet otherwise, though. 2 outs now. Victor Robles is your batter. Robles is 0 for 3 tonight. He had 1 grand slam this season, but he was 2 for 18 in these situations. First pitch to Robles. That one catches the inner half. He got the slider in there. Or was it in there? What? eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone says too far in. Still a 1-strike count. Are you using your mouth? Ew. Ew. Oh, 1. Swings and fouls that one off. He was trying to put a charge in that one. It's a no ball, 2-strike count. Orioles are trying to escape a bases loaded 1-out situation with no damage done. Again, Spence, Verdugo, McKenna are due up in the 9th. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Huge strikeout. Big pitch from Jose Quijada. He will strand the bases loaded second time tonight for the Nationals. We will go to the 9th. Nationals 2, Orioles 1. All right, 9th inning we go. Ryan Rollison stays in. Andrew Dahlquist is your batter. See Luke Jackson starting to warm up in the bullpen in case they get to the bottom of the 9th. Oh, hold on. Pirate says he just got disconnected. Okay. Rollison is ready to go. He's got Spence, Verdugo, and McKenna are due up. Spence tonight is 0 for 3. 1 for 2 in his career against Rollison. The first pitch. Into left center field. This one's going to be a gapper. It gets down. It gets to the wall. Spence takes the corner. Heads for second. He will get in there with a stand-up double. Hadn't had a hit tonight, but you weren't going to keep Spence down for long. That is his 5th double of this postseason. Runner at tying run is at second. Alex Verdugo is the go-ahead run at the plate. He is 1 for 3 tonight. Time is being called by Pirate. Mound visit. It will be 10 pitches for Rolison, but Rolison says, I still feel fresh. Well, is that because you use fresh vinegar and water or Massigal? Nope, I won't call that an official Pirate. All right, Rolison ready to take on Verdugo. 1 for 8 with a home run in this situation for Doogie. First pitch in there, strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch. Comes inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One delivery. Swings, fouls that one off. It's a 2 ball, 1 strike count. Ball, 2 strikes here to Verdugo. The pitch. Grounds it to second. Garcia has it. He will get it over to first in time for the out. Meanwhile, Spence will get to third on the play. A lot of speed over at third base now with 1 out. Mound visit had been done earlier. Ryan McKenna is your batter. McKenna 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch to McKenna. Going to miss low. No, it's a fastball in there. Call strike 1. The 0-1. Swings and fouls that one back to the screen. He's quickly behind. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes to Ryan McKenna. Runner at third. 1 out here. The 0-2. Misses inside with the slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Infield is playing in, looking to get Spence at the plate if he tries to go for it. The 1-2. Swings, fouls that one back. He got a solid piece on that one, but he was late. Spence, your runner at third, 90 feet away for the tying run. The 1-2. Lined into left field, base hit. Ryan McKenna from Berwick, Maine contributes. Ties this ball game up. It's 2-2. Huge base hit for McKenna, his second RBI of the postseason. Rolison's day will be done now. In comes Andrew Dahlquist. Dahlquist 0-1 this season with a 1.29 ERA, 7 innings of work, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 6 walks, 9 strikeouts, 4 saves this season, 10 career saves with a 1.9 ERA and 37 strikeouts in 23 2/3 career postseason innings. Right with the call, Ornelas' night is over. Here comes some pitch hitting brigade. We haven't seen a righty yet tonight. We now have, it starts with Khalil Lee. Lee will come in for Ornelas. Khalil Lee seeing his first World Series action. Lee just 1 for 14 this postseason. That was a solo home run that he had. Dahlquist ready. Khalil Lee is ready. They never faced each other before. Ryan McKenna is at first. The pitch. In there on the inner half, strike one. The 0-1 goes after the changeup, fooled badly on that one. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. Got him! Called strike 3, fooled him completely. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Mr. Lee. Side is retired. Or not side is retired. 2 outs now. My bad. Will Smith is the scheduled batter, 1 for 3. Gonna be a pinch hitter. I have a feeling it's the baby giraffe. Brandon Belt. Brandon Belt comes in. A 37-year-old from Nacogdoches, Texas. 148 this postseason with 2 home runs, 4 runs batted in. He is 0 for 1 against Andrew Dahlquist in his career. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Hey, Timmy. Thanks, Tim. 8-month sub. Appreciate that. It's a tier 2 sub, which means since he is choosing to do a tier 2 sub, he gets a +3 boost, not a +2 or a 1 for doing a tier 2 sub. You get a +3 boost. That's for Ed Brown, the granddaddy. 1-0 pitch to Belt. Grounded to second. Garcia, he has it. He will throw over to first, and the side will be retired. Orioles will tie it up here in the top of the ninth. We go to the bottom of the ninth now. It is 2-2. So, where would you like your defensive alignments, Brandon? You already gave it. Lee will move to right. Jahmai Jones will now move to center. Belt will go to first base. And there you go. It's like he planned that or something. Lion-O just got summoned. Mega Boost has been activated. +6. Also to Tim Lowry right after he does a Tier 2 sub, which is a +3. Just like that, he's got 9 boosts that he just got added to his coffer. All right. Pirate says he needs to know the batters who are coming up. Medrano, Newkirk, and Jones. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, 3 righties are coming up. You need to know your batters. Turner, Rodriguez, Pineda. You have the bottom third of your order, Pirate. Turner, Rodriguez, and Pineda. Are you staying with Kahada? Or are you making the pitching change? Oh, you did. I'm just looking for reconfirmation if you're doing it. No, you did. I just needed to make sure you still wanted to do it. So I'm kind of wanting a reconfirmation at the time. Just don't want to screw you. Luke Jackson is coming in. Jackson, the former Brave. 34-year-old from Fort Lauderdale. Jackson, 2 innings of work, scoreless work. Hasn't allowed a hit, just 1 walk, striking out 4 on the time. He's thrown the mid upper 90s fastball, slider, and curveball. Jonty Turner. Pirate, I'm going to show your hand a little bit. Are you asking for a pinch hitter now or the next batter? Your messages are very confusing to me. Okay, thank you. Jonty Turner will be the batter against Luke Jackson. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Pitch by pitch off. We're on 1 ball, 2 strike coming from Jackson. Got him with a call. Strike 3 on the inner half. That one didn't look very friendly. It was definitely inside. Called strike 3, though. First strikeout on the day for Jackson. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Pinch hitter coming in for Vic Rodriguez. This guy has done a lot of home run hitting of late. Hunter Bishop will come in. Bishop, the 27-year-old from Palo Alto, California. 4.09 average with 4 home runs and 9 runs batted in. He has been nursing a hamstring problem for the whole postseason. He has basically turned into a modern-day Kirk Gibson. Oh, by the way, 2 for 9 with 2 home runs against Luke Jackson. The 2-2 pitch.
Strike three.
Big swing and a miss. He was swinging for the downs on that one.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Not this time. Hunter Bishop, have a seat. 2 outs now, bottom of the 9th. Israel Pineda had a home run earlier. He is 1 for 3 tonight. The 1-1. Pops it up. Infield. Brandon Belt makes the catch, and wouldn't you know it, Game 1 of the World Series is going extra innings. I got bad news for you. We're doing 1 inning live. The rest is simmed. It is what it is. Best I can do for you, because I'm busy with doing this on top of my regular stuff for the foreseeable future. All right, Pirate. What is your changes here after putting Bishop in? Bishop replaced Rodriguez, so we need a shortstop. Let me see if it'll go there so I can answer that for you. Jackson threw 12 pitches, Brendan. Okay, Herrera goes to short. Bishop's night is done. Frank Herrera will come in to short. Top of the 10th, Andrew Dahlquist threw 5 pitches. He's got the bottom third of the order. Tony Madrano, Jeff Newkirk, Jahmai Jones. Again, this is the last inning I will do live. After this, AI takes over until this game is completed. I apologize, but I just cannot stay up till all hours of the night, unfortunately. Maybe a game 7 I would do it, but not a game 1. All right, Madrano is 1 for 3. He had a double and scored back in the 3rd. The 3-2 pitch.
Strike three.
Got him swinging. Curveball got him completely fooled.
Fatality.
Second strikeout on the night for Andrew Dahlquist now. 1 out here, top of the 10th. Jeff Newkirk tonight is 0 for 3. The 1-1. To center field. Robles is there. He does not have to do anything fancy. He makes the catch on that play for the 2nd out. Jahmai Jones is your batter. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored on an RBI double back in the 3rd. Two-two pitch.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss. He got him. 1-2-3 inning for Andrew Dahlquist here, top of the 10th. We will go bottom of the 10th. It's still tied at 2. Top of the order coming up. Jeff Hartlieb is going to be your your reliever. Hartlieb in for Jackson.
Do you think?
Hartlieb, the 31-year-old from Highland, Illinois, will come in. 1-0 with a 3.38 ERA this postseason. 2 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 3 hits, 1 earned run. Hasn't walked anyone and struck out 3. Throws the fastball upper 90s with the slider and the changeup. Louis Garcia will start us off. He's 0 for 4. All right. Pirate, FYI, since I said earlier that after 10 innings we're done, AI takes over. So in fairness to Brendan, I'm not taking any orders after the 10th inning. So your bullpen request, I've got to leave the AI to it just because it's getting late now. And again, we've got as much as 7 games of this to do. 2-1 pitch to Garcia. Grounded to third. Bluth comes in. He's going to have to hurry the throw to first. Just in time, he gets him by a half a step. If I did this exclusively for a living and didn't have a long work day around it, as well as because I'm losing a lot of days due to my family trip. Sorry, sir. I understand, but don't be mad at me. Because you're going to be pissed at me if it's the 18th inning and I say I'm shutting it down? I'm being consistent. I've always stopped after an inning of extra innings. We're already 3 hours in, so... Trey Turner is your batter. What he's mad at, Brendan, is that he wants another pitcher in next inning, but that's not fair to you if we get to the bottom of the inning and I already put the AI on. So I'm just trying to be fair, and I've already pre-announced if it goes beyond 10, it's going to be simmed. You guys were fine with the League Championship Series and stuff being simmed, so he'll probably get replaced. I'm AIing him, so if Brendan says that I can change your pitcher before I put the AI on, then I will agree to do it. Because he agreed to allow it. Otherwise, you have to hope when I put the AI on that Dahlquist gets replaced. Other than that, win the game in extra inning without being extra innings then. Simple as that. That's the point. I just, there's only so many hours in a day, and that's all we can do. This is not our primary job. This is still a hobby. Being mad at me is just going to piss me off at you. That's it. So let's not get there. I understand what this is. I'm the one who runs this thing, so I completely understand your point. But what do you want? Do you want me to be doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning too? There is a limit. I've set the limit. If that's not fair enough, then we can just call this off. I'm trying to be fair because I'm doing this for 7 days. Possible. And yes, you've got to put that time in if you're available. You don't have to be. You can let the AI run it. I understand the point, but don't be pissed at me. And... oh, wrong button. And...
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Thank you. There you go. Long shot into right field. We don't even have to worry about it. Trey Turner just went opposite field. Game is over. lot of energy wasted just being mad at me, and you just got your game done. We should have gotten there first. Trey Turner wins this game in extra innings. Nationals will go home happy with the opposite field home run. 3-2 victory. Nationals take the 1-0 lead. Let's look at the box scores on this one. 6 hits for the Orioles. They got stymied by the dual lefties of Joe Diggs and Ryan Rollison to start it off. 1 hit for several batters. Spence, Verdugo, McKenna, Smith, Medrano, and Jones. Nobody gets extras. Hat trick of the night in the wrong way. Ray Ornelas got 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts before being replaced. For the Nationals, 2 hits tonight for Scooter Gennett. He got an RBI. Trey Turner, of course, had the game-winning home run in the 11th inning. 10th inning, excuse me. Israel Pineda in the 5th inning had the home run into left field, his first of this season. Turner's home run was also his first of this year. It happened to be his 5th home run of postseason play. Got to think he would be the player of the day, especially where he had 2 steals as well as 2 walks. He did get on base 3 times tonight. Joe Diggs, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, walked 1, and struck out 8. Both starters pitching very well tonight into this one. 101 pitches for Diggs. Connor Siebel went 6 2/3, 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He walked 2 and struck out 6 on the night. Jorge Soto, Jose Quijada, Luke Jackson all get their jobs done with scoreless innings. Ryan Rollison to give up a run in an inning and a third to get the blown save, but Andrew Dahlquist comes in, strikes out 3 over an inning and 2/3. He will get his first win of this postseason. Jeff Hartley giving up the home run to Trey Turner is the loser in this one. He falls to 1-1. Joe Diggs is listed as the player of the game. Yeah, I could see that, but I still would give props to Trey Turner for ending this game, being on base 3 times, 2 stolen bases. That's a lot of production from Trey Turner. He gets the Nationals their 1-0 lead. We'll hit the advance button, and I will get the file out right away. We'll see if it looks like it's the potential of Casey Mize versus Noah Murdoch. We'll let the GMs make those decisions. Those decisions off stream. As a friendly reminder, unfortunately, tomorrow night, it's possible. It's one of those I'm going to have to tell you probably within an hour or 2 of when I expect to go live, because again, I'm going to my son's track meet. It is a 45-minute one-way drive to get to, and it got pushed back a half hour later, so they're talking about it being done at 7 o'clock. Ugh. So that's why it might push me back to then. So yes, Ethan Knight scheduled against Jake Irvin is what it looks like in this one. That should be interesting. I say thank you. Andrew's just enjoying himself being out there and active. He's not fast. He'll do the 800. He's not fast at all, but he's so freaking cute doing it, and I'm just proud of him for getting involved, because you have to understand he's on a spectrum. He wouldn't often engage in things of this level socially, so he's making big steps on trying to do this, so that in itself is pretty good. All right, very good, guys. Appreciate all the energy. Again, Pirate, all is good. I understand the point. The good news is it got moot. We were done. We didn't have to get there, so we are good. Now, let's see where we going. I think Out of the Park is still streaming. I just don't know for how much longer. Well, TJ is still going, so we'll raid over there so that people can continue to get drops if that's what they are doing. So meanwhile, for me, back to the litter box, I'm going, because Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. Next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put my head back on straight. I'll be back in front of you tomorrow night. Game 2 of the eMLB World Series, the Beltway Series. Baltimore taking on the Washington Nationals. Nationals with a 1-0 lead here so far. We'll send you over to Out of the Park Developments now, where you can get some Out of the Park 23 drops for you perfect teamers. See you tomorrow night. We're planning for 8 o'clock. If we can do sooner, we'll let you know. Join us in the Discord for more information. We'll see you soon. Peace.
You jackass!